Hi, welcome to this week's brief book review. The book we're looking at this week is called Ghost Country by author Chris Petit. Chris Petit, probably better known as a filmmaker, but has previously produced a trio of well-received political thrillers. This book was released at the end of April 2022 in the UK and is yet again another political thriller, this time a very contemporary, a very up-to-date political thriller. So what's it all about, I hear you say? Well, the book, the main character in this book is a lady called Charlotte Waits. Charlotte works for the Home Office. She works in a rather boring department called the Department of Analysis and Data. She works as an analyst. Her department is a department that was set up to help liaise with European security services. But since the arrival of Brexit, it's become less and less of a requirement, and as a result, the department is underfunded, and as a result of that underfunding, morale is low, and basically, even Charlotte's boss, a lady called Hopkins, says she doesn't really know what everybody's doing. So it's a bit of a dead-end department. One day, Charlotte gets some intelligence, which she's asked to have a look at. It's an intelligence flag about a potential assassination of a leading British politician. She does various checks and comes to the conclusion that this is nothing to worry about. And lo and behold, a few days later, a leading British politician, a chap called McCavity, somebody shoots him. It's an assassination attempt, and they're not successful. He's seriously ill and taken to hospital. And all of a sudden, Charlotte is involved with an actual assassination attempt, which she thought was innocuous. A large meeting takes place between all interested parties, between police, intelligence services, Home Office, etc. And Charlotte is given the task of finding out who the shooter was. They need to find out, was this a political assassination? Was this terrorist related? Who's behind it? There's a multitude of people that could be involved. She's given a chap called Parker, who's effectively the pariah of her department. Poor chap's got psoriasis and basically keeps himself to himself, but is well known as somebody who digs out information. He's an information digger. So the story unfolds where Charlotte and Parker are off on the trail of trying to find out who is behind this assassination attempt. Their journey takes them to Northern Ireland, where they meet people that have been involved with the Troubles, and all of a sudden shadowy people are coming out, some related to the military, some attached to the security services, and others not quite sure which part they belong to. Lots of hidden agendas, lots of disinformation, and that effectively is the nub of the thriller, that you don't know who to trust or what they're up to. And thus, the story unfolds and moves back to England, and Charlotte finds herself being hunted with the gunman that's the perpetrator of the original crime. Very well written book. Takes a bit of a while to get into it, but once you're into it, the story rattles along, and it's a worthwhile read. Very, very, as I said, it's a very contemporary, very modern take on a political thriller. The subject of the assassination attempt, chap McCavity, is a somewhat mysterious fellow in that whilst being open and on the television quite a lot and in the media quite a lot, there are question marks about where he gets his support from. He was a Brexiteer, and where did the money come for some of that funding? He's also got links to right-wing think tanks, of whom nobody knows who the sponsors are. So it's a bang-up-to-date thriller, political thriller in that respect. So a really good story. As I said, takes a little bit of time to get into it, and it is complex. There are a lot of people who aren't what they seem, but I enjoyed it. It's well worth a read. I'd definitely give it 7 out of 10. Looking forward to Chris Petit's next political thriller. So that's it for today. 10-10 till we do it again. Thanks for watching. Bye.